Blackpool versus Man United, October 1974. In this video we rewind to October 1974, to the days when a visit from United's Red Army meant only one thing: total invasion. These were the days of flares and long hair, scarves tied around your wrists, and with one thing in mind: taking over the town or city you're visiting. And Man United's Red Army were masters of that. The first match you looked for on the fixture list for the coming season, because you knew it would be mayhem. And so it proved on this day in October 1974 at Bloomfield Road, Blackpool. Let's get on with the stories. Manchester United Red Army foot soldier Tony told us, "We rolled into Blackpool like an army on campaign. October 1974, the first season after relegation, United in the second division. The rest of the country thought we were wounded. They forgot one thing: we travel in numbers, and we don't forget. Me and the lads were in early, took the Friday Illumination Special, 2 trains full of Reds from Manchester Piccadilly. Word had gone out across Salford, Stretford, Wythenshawe, even Stockport. Everyone's going Blackpool. Get there Friday night. Smash the town." We'd heard it was all ticket. No matter. If you didn't get in, you'd still be there. Part of it. And Blackpool wasn't ready. Never could be. We came in our thousands, sleeping on benches, beaches, in bus shelters. There were Reds kipping in shop doorways along the Golden Mile, waking up as dawn broke and straight into it. Bricks through windows, pints through cafe doors, ripping fences down. One lad sparked up a flare on the beach and waved it like it was Saigon. The papers later said we brought the taste of bomb warfare. We were proud of that. We roamed in packs, 20 here, 50 there, checking alleys and back streets for local faces. The Muckers were no mugs, but they were outnumbered 10 to 1. A few of them tried fronting us near Dale Street around 6 a.m. Proper daft move. One of ours got bottled, but we steamed into them, fists flying. They legged it through a chippy, and some Red chucked a fire extinguisher through the window for good measure. Coppers came with dogs, but even they were overwhelmed. We weren't running. We'd taken the town. Some cafe woman shouted something about us being animals. Someone threw a beer bottle through her window. Fair play. Probably out of order, but no one was crying. The battle was won long before kickoff. By late morning, the promenade was a sea of red. Flags, scarves, shirts, even paint sprayed on walls. United aggro. 500 of us marched down the Golden Mile chanting, "UNITED, United are the team for me." Police tried corralling us. One copper shouted, "If you want it hard, you'll get it hard." That got a roar. A couple of the Blackpool lads tried ambushing a few stragglers on the back streets near North Station. They caught one of our younger lads off guard, kicked him about a bit, but they didn't count on the rest of us doubling back. We came steaming down like a wave, and they scarpered. We chased them into a garage forecourt, boots flying. One got a proper slap with a plank of wood, but we left them breathing. This wasn't about murder, just pride. Inside, the ground was biblical. The cop was red, literally. No fences, no segregation, just a wall of Red Army behind the goal, 18,000 strong. Lads were perched on the girders above the terrace like hawks, legs dangling down, scarves blowing in the wind. We were singing our hearts out. We'll never die. We'll never die. The match, 3-0 to United. Forsyth, Macari, Macaliog. Class. But the real theatre was before kickoff. One of ours legged it onto the pitch, nicked the match ball. Thought he was George Best. He tried slotting it into the Blackpool net, but got nailed by about 7 bobbies. Crowd went mental, laughed for hours after. We left Bloomfield Road bouncing. No Muckers in sight, just a few dazed faces behind the police lines. Some of ours got nicked, sure, but we'd written it into history. Blackpool 1974, when the Red Army took the seaside town and left it shaking. Blackpool Muckers member Rod told us. It felt like we were holding the last outpost, Custer's last stand and all that. Bloomfield Road, 1974. United had just dropped into the second division, and their fans came with a point to prove. Trouble was, they came like an invading force, 20,000 of them, easy. Friday night, the warning signs were everywhere. I was 18, part of the Muckers for 2 years, and we knew this wasn't going to be a normal match day. Lads in our crew had been scoping the station, cafes, clubs. Word came through from Norcross, Reds piling in off the specials, sleeping rough around North Station, lighting fires, smashing up shutters. They didn't even wait for morning. By 6 a.m, it was chaos. I'd walked down from Grange Park to see what was brewing, and you'd have thought the circus had come to town, only with bricks and banners. Cafe windows gone. Reds chanting on street corners. We clocked about 40 of them outside the Windmill Cafe. We had 12 lads with us. Not enough to take them on, but we followed, waited for the moment. Our chance came near the alley off King Street. A smaller group had split off, 6 or 7. We steamed in, quick fists, boot to one lad's thigh, bottle chucked but missed. One Red got flattened against a phone box, but then more came, like bees. We scattered. One of ours took a wallop to the head, but we all got out. Blackpool was theirs by breakfast. The Golden Mile was crawling, Reds kicking bins, running across car bonnets, banging on shutters. A couple of cars were overturned near the arcade. The cops were out but overwhelmed. Chief Superintendent said they had it handled. Bollocks. We knew they didn't. Our plans switched. No longer about defending territory, but picking battles. We took to back streets, looking for stragglers. One lot near Abingdon Street looked like young Reds, drunk and lost. We gave them a bit, few boots, ran them off. Didn't feel like a win though, not with our streets crawling with strangers. At the ground we were pushed into the South Paddock. United had the whole of the cop. Watching them stream in was sickening. Flares, banners, lads climbing onto the roof like it was the Stretford End North. A few of us sang, but our voices got drowned. Second half, some Red ran onto the pitch and tried scoring. He got poleaxed by the old Bill. That gave us a laugh. Only one all day. The match was a write-off. 3-0. Felt like insult on injury. But we held the line. Didn't roll over. Even as thousands poured out, we stayed close-knit. One final dig near the chippy on Lytham Road. 4 of us got stuck in with a few stragglers, boots and bricks. Then the vans arrived. Time to fade. United won the match. Won the battle for the streets. But we were still standing. And we never forgot. The day the Red Army came to Blackpool, and we met them head-on, outnumbered but unbroken. We thank Tony and Rod for their recollections. It's clear that the Red Army had an easy day weekend out in Blackpool. I remember the Red Army invading my hometown, and it wasn't nice, but always the first match you looked for when the fixtures came out. Total invasion, especially in the 70s before all ticket matches became the norm. But you got a feel for Blackpool and every invaded town and city in those 70s days of mayhem. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, as it really helps our channel grow to give you bigger, better content.